everyone, wanted to show you an app and an online tool called Ifttt, if this then that, which is a great tool for automating the things that you do with the internet and with your mobile device on an everyday or a weekly basis. I'm going to show you today how to create a recipe on the Ifttt website rather than on an app, because if you're working from an app, you're either going to be working in iOS with Apple or with Android. So depending on which of those two operating systems you're on, it might look a little bit different in the app. So we're going to work from the website today so that it's going to be the same across the board for everybody. So when you get to ifttt.com, if this then that, you want to log in. You can see I'm already logged in up at the top here. If you created your account on the app on your mobile device, then you're just going to log into the website with the same username and password that you used when you created your account on the app. So you can go to Browse, and you can see lots of examples of recipes that other users have created and shared, and you can kind of browse through these and see if any of those are something that you'd like to set up your mobile device to do or set up your internet tools to do for you. But what I'm going to show you now is creating a recipe basically from scratch. So if we go to My Recipes and then click on Create a Recipe. So it's going to start us off here. We're going to, basically the formula is if this then that, hence the name of the app. So we're first going to say the this. If X happens, something else will happen. So I'm going to show you how to create one that sets up automatic notifications when a news article is published on a particular topic. So there's several news publications that are connected to Ifttt, and more are being added all the time. You can kind of browse through all of these channels here and see, Entertainment Weekly, ESPN, but the one that I'm going to use today is Time. So I'm going to select Time, and now my options are I can have a trigger that's any new trending story. So if it's story published in Time gets super popular, I want to know about it. Or if there's a story that Time publishes that's from a specific section of Time, then I want to be notified about that. So I'm going to do new story from section. And then it's going to ask me to choose which section. You've got lots of options here: business, tech, opinion, history. I'm going to go ahead and choose health since we're a health sciences university. And I'm going to create that trigger. So if a new story from the health section of Time is published, then what do I want to happen? So now I click on that. And there's lots of different options here. You can have a text message sent to you. This is specifically for Android. You can have it emailed to you. You could have an email digest emailed to you, which would mean only one email a day or one email a week, depending on which one you choose. There's a couple of specific iOS options that I wanted to point out. One is to get an iOS notification when that article is published. Another one is that the article will go directly to your iOS reading list, which is a list that should be default on most iOS or Apple devices, and which saves web pages for you to read offline if you want to. So for this, you can explore the rest of these and see what other options you have available, which of these tools you might already be using. We're going to be talking about some of these other tools throughout the Tech Tools program from the library. So if you're not sure what something is, stay tuned because it might be something that we're covering. So what I'm going to do is set it up to go to email. So it's going to send me an email. I'm going to just select that. This is just going to be kind of a template of what that email is going to look like. Anything that's shaded in gray is going to be filled in automatically. For the most part, you're not going to want to change anything in here unless you know code. So I'm just going to create the action. So now it's set up so that if a new story from the health section of Time is published, then Ifttt will send me an email. So that'll help me keep up to date on the health stories that are coming out of at least this publication. And I can click Create Recipe. It's created, and it'll tell you how often it's been run, and you can edit it and turn it on and off here on the My Recipes page as well. So that's it. You can create a lot of different combinations of recipes, and if you need any help with that, please let one of the library staff members know.